Hey guys, and welcome back to another Suspicious Link video with me, Wetsock. To those new to the channel, welcome. It's always good to have some new people in the community sharing their knowledge, sharing their experiences. It really helps out, I guess, establish that sort of information amongst the community. To those returning, welcome back. We have now hit the 1K subs. That's a huge, huge deal. So thank you to everyone who has supported me throughout the journey. I really appreciate it. But in this one, we are covering vol.monster. So to those new, what we do is we will go into this link, have a look at what's there, see if we can view the source code, make sure that the initial splash page doesn't contain anything too malicious or anything like that, make sure it's fairly standard. And then we simulate someone who has gone through and clicked all the way to the end to see what the end goal of the website is. So, vol.monster, here we are. There are multiple splash pages, but if we view page source, wow, it's just going to give it to me all in one long string. So, warning, you will see nude photos. Please be discreet. Keep going. Do you agree to keep the identity of these women a secret? Question mark. And we'll go for another question. These women have asked us not to allow men that are seeking a relationship. Blah, 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 blah. So. Perfect. Many of these women are single, disparate, blah, 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 blah. Do you agree to keep the identity of these women a secret? So that was the questions that we saw in the source code. Move on to the next one. Many of these women have asked us not to allow men that are seeking a, quote, relationship. Again, we saw that in the source code. So there's nothing malicious in the source code, which is good. We move our way through next page. So I guess we identify that there's nothing malicious in the initial source code because for those who have accidentally clicked on the link, seen what it was and gone, hey, well, this is strange, researched it and come across this video, they know that they don't need to panic. There's nothing malicious with this one. That could change in the future because we don't know who owns the website. We don't know who's hosting it. You know, they could change the source code to contain something malicious. So if you have the option to just not click first up, take that one. Flirt in love. All right, we can already establish that this is false. Let's say 2000. Yep, why not? Your email. Is it going to save it? No. I can already tell you from seeing Flirt in Love that this is a fake website. So what we'll do is we'll just skip right to end zone. Re-registration, we have already signed in. This is a fake or a dummy account. Hopefully I can remember the password. Yep. Perfect. So we've now signed into this website. We are greeted with a heap of nudity. I don't think it's going to give us anyone online now. So what we'll do is we'll click on a random user. Hopefully something doesn't contain the nudity so you can see it. All right, so there's a little bit that needs to be blocked out, but there's nobody in chat at the moment. But anything that you try to do So we go, hello, get membership. So that's our only option. 66 cents per day. Is that all it's going to be? Wow. So price 66 cents per day. So here's where they've hidden it. So it is technically there, but they're just not showing it. But effectively what happens is you're automatically upgraded to $76 every month, which I think would work out to be 65 or $62 US and about $32, 32 Great British Pounds. I'm not 100% on my currency conversion from Australian dollar, but somewhere around that sort of ballpark. But that's every month. So that's 100% how you know that it's fake. Because it's saying 66 cents per day. And you think, okay, well, I mean, that's not horrific. You go up there, you get to the 2 cents. Doesn't matter which one you click. They're all the exact same. Oh no, they do change. Every 6 months, $133 every 6 months. 266, 267 every year. That's a huge amount considering if we go to, I guess, a dating site that I guess a lot of us should be familiar with. Tinder premium cost is $150 annually. So that one is near on double the price. So that's how you know straight away, like, not too many people have heard of Flirt and Love. So why would you give them near double the money of Tinder? Doesn't make sense. So, wasn't expecting that one. No. Next. 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 What's this one? Intensity. So it tries to sign you up to 2. So this is kind of like a redirection scam. Okay. Amount of the transaction, 0. What's in the fine print? Okay, so they've kind of graded out. I'm gonna have fun editing that. Add a 7-day trial of dating books for free. So both of these are checked, but they're in the gray. So they're trying to get you to not see it. So it's one of those weird legal scams. So what I mean by legal scam is that they're kind of following, I guess, a standard practice legally by you agreeing to these terms. So you can't take them to court. So they could be in the US, they could be in Australia, they could be in the UK, it doesn't matter where they are. And they could be scamming people in their own country. It doesn't matter because legally you've agreed to these terms. So it says, add a 7-day trial using dating books for free. Agree upon the 7-day trial. It will automatically convert monthly subscription for $59, so $58.99, and renewed every month until cancelled. Also adds another subscription that after 10 days will change to $28.49, so $28.50 every month as well. So you got those two. It's not saying what this price will be. but it is signing you up to other. Whoa. $101 per month. So you got 101, then you got $58.99, and then $28.49. Okay, so hot intensity and flirt and love, both scams. Don't fall for these. I haven't heard of hot intensity. Is it a scam? So hotintensity.com is a live sex webcam service disguised as a dating website. That I wouldn't call hot intensity a scam, but I definitely wouldn't call them legit either. So yeah. This is what I would recommend people do when they find something like this, is to just do the research. Hopefully you're not put in that position without knowledge and education on how to do it safely. If you guys are interested, I can do a bit of a briefing how to set up a virtual machine. I will be doing that in a new series where I run through the basics of Linux. That's a new series that I'm going to be working on, where I teach you just how to use Linux in regards to, you know, going through terminal, etc., etc., to get yourself familiar with this. And then if you want to start looking at this sort of suspicious link stuff, because I guess it would be handy in the sense that if you do have a desktop, you could fire up a virtual machine, and not just for suspicious links, for suspicious emails, etc., etc. You know, you could send that email to a dummy account, open it up in a virtual machine, click away. There's less chance of you being affected by it if you don't have any personal information saved on the VM. So yeah, let me know if you're interested in me showing you how I do my setup. Just drop it in the comments below. I'm happy to run through how I set everything up and how I confidently click on these links. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode, everyone. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for all the support and love you've shown. I really appreciate it. And until the next episode, stay safe. Peace.